Right after Khamzat Chimaev's defeat to Sean Strickland, former middleweight champion Dricus Du Plessis wasted no time making his feelings known. DDP went on record in multiple interviews stating that, after hearing the excuses that followed the loss, he now firmly believes he could break Chimaev both mentally and physically in a rematch. The main thing DDP took aim at was Chimaev's post-fight comments about his weight cut. Du Plessis made it clear that he's personally been through brutal cuts throughout his entire career and has never once used that as a public excuse following a poor performance or a defeat. He also had a strong reaction to the judges' scorecards, saying he was genuinely stunned that the fight ended up as a split decision. In Du Plessis' view, it was a clear and convincing win for Strickland, and he seemed baffled by the controversy that followed the result. Meanwhile, rumors are starting to circulate about DDP's own next move. Multiple MMA sources have floated the idea of a middleweight showdown between Du Plessis and Kamaru Usman, though nothing has been officially confirmed at this stage.
Yeah, I think this whole weight cut excuse is ridiculous, to be honest with you. I mean, they said, I think Tariq said he cut 12 pounds in the 24 hours. Yeah. Those are rookie numbers. I mean, 12 pounds in 24 hours, that's not that bad.
I think it was 46 in total.
In total, but yeah. I mean, over the camp, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is that last 24 hours, and 12 pounds is not that much. I mean, I definitely got more than that, and yeah, sometimes I've had bad weight cuts too. I have. Everybody's that cuts weight has had that experience where the next day you feel, and you have a bad cut. Sometimes things just 1 kilogram can make the world difference in a weight cut. And I just think using a weight cut as an excuse when it comes to the fight, even if you did have a bad weight cut, it's fine. It's happened to all of us. But you don't go out and say, oh, I lost the fight because of that. No. If you want to change weight divisions, change weight divisions. But blaming a bad weight cut is like saying, I lost the fight because I wasn't fit. It's on you. Be more disciplined. Be more disciplined then. And the weight cut would be easier.
Magomed Ankalaev has officially announced that he's signed his next fight. Taking to X, he posted simply, "Contract signed, I miss dunking on people, see you soon." The opponent hasn't been named yet, but the picture is already becoming clearer. Looking at the top of the light heavyweight division, the only real contenders without a fight lined up or a recent outing are Paulo Costa and Khalil Roundtree, making one of them the most likely candidate to step in opposite Ankalaev. These two options couldn't be more different stylistically. A fight with Costa would be a collision of raw power and striking chaos, while Roundtree brings technical, dangerous kickboxing with genuine one-punch knockout ability. Either way, Ankalaev returning to action immediately opens up the title picture at 205. Robert Whittaker has finally broken his silence on his confirmed matchup against Nikita Krylov, and he made it very clear this move to light heavyweight is something he's approaching with full seriousness. He also addressed the bigger picture in the division, including the prospect of facing Alex Pereira at 205. Despite Pereira's upcoming clash with Cyril Gane on the horizon, Whittaker doesn't believe Pereira will return to light heavyweight regardless of how that fight goes. For now, though, his focus is locked in entirely on Krylov, a seasoned and dangerous 205-pounder who will immediately test Whittaker in deep waters in his new division.
It was just offered to me, and I said, yeah, why not? Like I said, I'm feeling out a new weight division. I want to get in there. Also, I want to feel out how the fight itself feels, like how the rest of the camp plays out, how traveling overseas, fight week plays out, how the weight cut. Because the last couple of times I've been feeling off a bit because of different things, X, Y, and Z.
Oh yeah, man.
Just as a middleweight, which is kind of one of the pieces that made me move up to light heavy. So I'm here. I'm going to feel it out. I want to kind of breath of fresh air, new scenery, get in there, rip in, work on the things that I've been executing and that I've been practicing for all these months, and just honestly have fun with it, enjoy the experience. But after the last couple of cuts, like the depletion to get to the weight limit was, I think, took a lot out of me. So I'm very curious to see how I feel, how my body feels fight day.
Concerns around the UFC White House event continued to grow, and now even the main event fighter has publicly weighed in. Alex Pereira dropped a telling comment under an Instagram post about the issues surrounding the event, writing, "Looks like the White House is a no-go." While that doesn't officially confirm any kind of withdrawal, it's a sign that even Pereira may not be fully comfortable with how things are shaping up, as logistical headaches around the event keep piling up. One of the biggest behind-the-scenes concerns is actually the insect situation at the outdoor venue. Dana White revealed that he attended a dinner at the newly opened Rose Garden and was caught off guard by massive swarms of gnats. He immediately flagged it with his production team, warning that arena-level lighting during a fight card would likely draw in moths, gnats, and all kinds of insects in significant numbers, a potential nightmare for fighters and everyone working ringside. White has always been cautious when it comes to outdoor events for exactly this reason, and the insect issue is now being treated as one of the key problems that needs to be solved before moving forward. Despite all the uncertainty around the White House card, Ilia Topuria remains laser-focused on his own path. He's still set to face Justin Gaethje on the same card, and he's already started looking beyond that fight. El Matador publicly called out Ryan Garcia for a potential boxing crossover, saying he believes it would be a very comfortable fight for him and that he'd break Garcia long before it ever went to the judges.
El boxeo sí que es algo que digo, me encantaría, pero me encantaría hacerlo con alguien grande, con alguien de verdad, con un nombre establecido, alguien que sume a mi carrera deportiva que tanto me ha costado construirlo. No me gustaría ponerlo en manos de un don nadie, ¿sabes? Por dinero.
Ryan Garcia, por ejemplo.
Sería un combatazo, me encantaría y aparte lo veo como muy cómodo para mí, un combate como Ryan Garcia. Lo veo que lo voy a quebrar mucho antes de que llegue a la decisión de los jueces.
Garcia was quick to respond on X, saying, "You're a damn good striker for MMA, I'll give you that, but after our fight, you wouldn't be sipping tea, you'd be eating through a straw. Stay in your lane, I'll gladly stay in mine." Carlos Prates has thrown a surprising name into the Topuria conversation. Prates says his immediate priority is becoming welterweight champion, but once he gets there, he wants to call out Ilia Topuria directly and see if he's willing to come up to 170. He made no attempt to hide the fact that he'd welcome one of the UFC's most dangerous finishers into a bigger weight class. The problem is, that kind of call-out doesn't really match what Topuria has consistently said about his future. He's made it clear that if he ever moves up in weight, it would be for one specific reason: a super fight with Islam Makhachev. He has no plans to settle in at welterweight or build a long-term run there, especially in a division where size becomes a real factor. And stylistically, that hesitation makes complete sense. Welterweight is stacked with big, athletic, high-volume fighters Michael Morales, Ian Machado Gary, and Prates himself. Against that kind of size and physicality, Topuria would be at a significant disadvantage compared to what he's used to competing at featherweight and lightweight.
To get the belt, and then maybe ask Topuria if he want to come to 170, let's do this, let's dance.
You like that one? I heard you say that's one of your dream fights.
Yeah, it's a super fight, money fight.
Topuria going up. How tall are you? What's
190.
190. What is that? That's 6'1", right? And what's Ilia?
Yeah.
Ilia Topuria. How tall is Ilia? Do you know? Have you looked this up?
No.
He's 5'7". That's 6 inches. You're 6 inches taller than him.
It's too much?
No, it's not. I mean, it's a big difference, but you're much.
Yeah, but there at the internet,
yeah,
it's wrong.
Oh.
The internet, I'm 185, but for real, I 190.
That's it from MMA Time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA updates.